Our Trapaholics.
Yeah.
Not gonna say Trapaholics. That's Gucci Man.
What was that noise?
See, he already starting, y'all. And you gotta wait for people to get on here first.
We outside.
You don't need to have that in my live,
I ain't
sir.
got nothing in your live. I know this live.
Yeah. First question: what is one thing you succeeded this far this year?
Well, I succeeded in impressing myself, which is like impressing God. I feel like I succeeded in knowing myself better than I've ever known myself in my whole entire life this year.
Okay.
Out of all of the years I lived.
Second question: what would you like to do this month or next month going forward? You ain't gotta say specifically what it is. You can give us a hint of what's coming next.
What I would like to do coming forward is make a signature tracksuit, the Trappy tracksuit.
Okay.
That don't look like nobody.
So you doing Sean John or?
Nah, because I would look like them.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
I'm thinking like
Velcro,
Jamaican bobsled team, big letters, Trappy across the back like the Olympics or something like that, but like stretched across. That's what I'm thinking. So you not to give out too much, you know.
Caribbean type colors.
You gonna trademark that, so
okay. Hey Chris, this is Mr. Entrepreneur over here. Has been in the game. How long you been in the game?
I would say I'm 12 years in the game.
Okay.
Of me selling and buying and actually having a brand. I started my brand. Wait, actually, it's a little less than that. I'm thinking about it. I would say 8 years as a professional. Other than that, it was just street antics. But I would say 8 years.
Okay. What is the one positive? What is one positive that changed your life since you started your brand?
Well, the positive I had starting the brand was I never knew that you could become the brand. You know what I'm saying? That was a positive. Because at first I started the brand, it was branched off a smoke shop. It was Trappy J's smoke shop. Me and my buddy started together. They wouldn't let us get any promotion online, so we started doing shirts. Then once I started making the shirts, I started wearing them often, pretty much almost every day. And being associated with the shirt, people just associated me with the brand, and I became the brand.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
Now, who has been your biggest client so far?
My biggest client? Like what type of client or the person?
Yeah, it doesn't person. Going forward. Well, who's your biggest support? Should I just say that?
Put it this way. I mean, if the brand is Trappy, it's really the people that are Trappy. It's not like just hustlers, you know what I'm saying? Like people that hustle, not just saying people that sell anything illegal. Just people that are grinding, you know. They always support the hustle. They're the easiest clients as far as anybody I deal with. Somebody that's an entrepreneur themselves. They usually, even if they're like pottery people or something like that, if I tell them I'm Trappy and I do this, that, and the third, they usually support or are excited about it or into it.
Okay. What is one... let me get it. What is one advice that you give to somebody upcoming that wants to do what you do?
The best advice I would give someone is to do their research and don't stop researching. Never think you're above learning anything. Never think you're like too high in the game to keep creating and being fresh behind the ears, you know what I'm saying? Because I think when you get into that point where you think you know it all, you get complacent and you're already going downhill because you're stopping, you're slowing down, you're stagnating. You want to always be fresh, always be creating, always constantly testing yourself. Exactly. That's what's going to push the brand and push you and the brand all in one.
Okay, so what is one person you could say that you would like to meet that you think might like Trappy?
Like to just gel with on some business shit or just
both,
random?
Either or.
Well, let me see. I would like to link up with Pharrell Williams.
Okay.
Because he's Skateboard P and I'm Skateboard P, so I'm Skateboard T.
You're Skateboard T. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I would like to link up with him, pick his brain. I do music instrumentals. I've always watched him when he was in the Neptunes, and I would say he would be a mogul to me because what he's done with Bape and Louis Vuitton and stuff like that, and how he stays like looking young. Like I kind of feel like I'm looking now these days. I feel like I'm.
So you think he's drinking the fountain of youth or just good genes?
He probably came to Baltimore and was swimming under the harbor. Who knows? I don't know. Something happened. I don't know. I don't know what I feel like I done, because people give me crazy ages, and I be looking like, that's really what you see when you look at me, and then I be wondering how people treat me. They be thinking I'm young. I'm like, nah, it's just not. You know, I can't be mad at that, but at the same time, it's like a gift and a curse, you know.
Okay. All right. What other projects are you interested in working on, or different departments you would like to test in?
Currently, I am working on a mixtape.
Okay.
And it's going to be like a mixtape album, but I'm still going to call it a mixtape. It's called Trappyskeme. It's like...
So are you in a genre, or you all over? Like
it's an all over genre. It's instrumentals. It's
okay.
EDM. It's rap. It's trap. It's trap rap.
Trap rap.
There's some R&B in there. I might do some rock stuff too. I mean, I'm a skateboarder, so I'm really into that genre, and I might just test the waters and see what I got some instrumental people that I could, put together. But trapezium is as it sounds. It's almost like a shape, you know what I'm saying? It has different sides and angles that do connect into one.
Okay. Next, okay, so your skateboard life. So how does that come into place with your brand?
Well, right now, through skateboarding, I'm sponsored by Total Wireless, where you can get your $60 phone-free activation. I gotta say that if I'm on live. But, skateboarding has opened avenues. It's made me commit, because to land on the skateboard is about commitment.
Right.
And you can not commit. It's never going to work out for you. Or it's never going to look like you want it to look. Only full commitment get you on a skateboard, so I've been learning that. It's linked me with a lot of people, like as far as being in Baltimore, it's my biggest connection to people here is through skateboarding and the skate park where I met you. That's how we got connected. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
if I wasn't skateboarding, I wouldn't have been there. So
yeah. What's your go-to skateboard shoes? What brand do you usually wear if you're skateboarding?
Well, crazy enough, my favorite skateboard shoe is Adidas track shoes. My favorite. And I like these Jordans. These threes are actually like skate shoes because they have a lot of shell to them. Like the shoe is real durable. So as far as like me knocking my feet, it doesn't happen to these shoes, which I'm honestly impressed by. I wouldn't have thought they would be that good at skate shoes.
Yeah,
but and Adidas track shoes I wouldn't have thought too. And it's just about the tricks that I do. They're not really skate shoes, but for what I'm doing is old school foot tricks where stuff is hitting my feet like constantly. It's like perfect.
So how long you been skateboarding?
Well, I've skated on and off for at least maybe 15 years, but I feel like the most actual skateboarding I ever did was in the last, since around when I met you, like within the last 5 months, 6 months, I've actually learned to be a skateboarder. Before that, I was just a posing guy with a skateboard that knew a couple tricks to do how to record videos, but now I actually could do runs, skate all day, get a couple people in college, nothing crazy. They'd be like, oh, that's good.
Well, in Maryland, it's opportunities. My old high school, they had a whole ramp and skateboard right next to it, and they pretty much said they was going to build that around the school once they took the skate down. But yeah, because mostly all my classmates would go right on their lunch break to go skateboard. Their skateboard would be literally in their locker.
Yeah.
But
See, in high school, I was doing inline skating. I was an aggressive rollerblader, so I would bring my skates to school. I had a backpack where I could fit most of the skates on the side and like tie them down. And they would let us skate and lunch sometimes, but we couldn't like do tricks and stuff. They was like, that's a liability that you could roll around. But afterwards, once the bell rang, we like.
That brings me to the time when them Heelys came out.
Oh yeah, they was confiscating those.
I was going to say, them Heelys, when they came out, I never got none, but I wanted some.
Because the wheels could come out, they was taking the wheels. And then people would bring extra sets of wheels.
Yeah, I was about to say, that definitely was, out there for real.
Mm-hmm.
Life changes, fast forward. We got We got all different kinds of stuff, but most kids, and they had the hoverboard stuff that came out. So,
but I don't know I'm pretty sure somebody brought it to school, but them Heelys was accessible. That was too accessible. You could literally just pop out in the school class like, and people was doing it.
Now you got people hiding scooters and stuff at work, jumping right on them and saying, I can't have this. I'm going to show you how to do this.
Yeah, we're going to get enough out of this 15 to 30-minute break. We slide it quick.
My lunch break wasn't even 30 minutes. I think we had an hour for high school. Yeah. Just like at work, we got an hour.
Yeah, it was like, an hour because it was a whole period too. It was like,
it was different. Mine was more like a nature school, wilderness school. So when people ask me, like, yeah, you didn't go there? Like, no, honey. I wanted to be far away from everybody. Start off fresh. I didn't want nobody to know me. So just go straight in there. No distractions because I didn't know nobody.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, when you have, distraction is in school, lo and behold, that's be the downfall of a bunch of people. I mean, I feel like I was a wrestler, and I feel like in high school I got distracted. I was really good too. And I let the school distract me from me being to my potential. Because when I was in 8th grade and 9th grade, I was so good because I was undistracted. I was really antisocial. I could really work out. Like, I only could go to my friend's house that I worked out with, and smoked with him and skated with him, and keep going that block and just been home. But as I got in high school, you meet the people from the other side. They coming from the other town, like the other side of town, and you link with them. It's all taking a bunch of time.
Yep. Everything starts changing. My distraction didn't come till like 11th grade, and I had to pull myself all the way back in. Really?
Yeah. Oh, no. What I'm doing?
He's trying to get me in trouble.
I'm trying to get you banned.
No. Keep that crap over there.
Because you know what? I'm talking about you. I had to pass it to you because I had to think about myself who distracted me. It was definitely some females.
Exactly. That's what happened to you.
Had me in a bunch.
And this is what probably where Trappy came along and said, "Oh,
that's when Trappy that's when Trappy emerged, right? From out of that.
Let me think about Trappy. Ho.
Who's this guy? Let's make this.
I mean, there were female skaters at my school, so they were cool. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just saying,
there weren't really female skaters at my school. They were mostly, they were like anime-ish, but not really no skaters that I think about it. That I knew at least. There were some tomboys though. They did other stuff. That was just like.
Yeah, ain't nobody wrestling hawks over there because I had some wrestling fans in my school.
Oh, girls?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man,
that's what I was
definitely killing it with the wrestling, man. Body playing, they calling my name on the speaker. We should clock it.
Clock that. See, he did have somebody over there.
And I had dreads in high school, like one of the only people. I was in like the suburbs of dreads.
Oh wow. You kept them long, you kept them like shorter length?
Long and pretty wild. They were like thick and wild a little bit.
Oh,
it was like my signature thing, wrestling, because you really ain't supposed to have dreads like that.
I was about to say, you really ain't.
And they used to let me wrestle. It was crazy. And the only time it messed me up was once in a tournament. They had to go get a shower cap thing for me, like a water cap thing. They had to like leave the tournament to get it, and it was like almost at the end. They let me wrestle like a couple rounds, and then at the end they was about to be like disqualify me. So it was like this whole thing. And they were like, cut your hair. It was like the thing like they had on the movie. And then the white lady was most funny. She was defending him. She's like, he's not cutting his hair. Ain't no way he's cutting his hair. And I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Fast forward a whole decade later, he cut that hair, y'all.
I did. And you know that I did it a couple times. I did it a couple times. It's not short. It's not real
not short, but it's
it
short.
Used to be,
know,
but it's not real short.
Look at he up there size his hair. Leave your hair alone.
Wait, hold on. Let me stop.
He is gripping his hair over here.
Let me get these twists started for you. Stop playing. I'm gonna jump by next minute.
Oh my God, I'm
gonna be
over
chief keeping it. You know what I'm saying?
No, don't keep keeping it. You better Wolfgang Pack put it back.
All right.
A new challenge.
You know, I had an era like that where I was like the hair over the eyes, dread era. That was cool. I like that.
When y'all start pack like y'all was about to smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. A niggerette. What the fuck is a niggerette?
Nigga said, let me get a black, unchapped. I'm like, man.
Okay. So everybody knows when you cut your hair, it's always a story behind it. So what was your story?
Man. It was
my story. I cut my hair like 3 times. My first story was like closing out old wounds, closing them up, trauma, whatever. And then the second time I did it, my aunt had passed. So, you know, I was just
Really?
like letting all the energy out. For real.
Weirdly enough, the first time I cut my dreads, definitely because this girl was like, she thought she would like me with short hair. She did. So I did that the first time. The second time was for a job, which was a great job. And then I started growing my hair once I got the job. They didn't really care. It was just like, I wanted to go in there clean.
Yeah.
Get the job. And I was
Right.
like,
You said you want to be presentable. Yeah.
The last time it was straight up stress. Like my dreads was just coming out. Like, and
damn.
the last ones I liked the most, but I know it wasn't just stress either. They were just freeform, so they looked so cool, but I wasn't really doing them as often as I should have been.
Oh.
Then at one point I should have probably double twisted them.
Yeah.
And left them bunched up a lot more, but I was just wearing them wild. I had to like.
I know a lot of men don't like styles with the hair, especially the man bun that goes with it or the twists that go back.
I never really had a problem with that because my auntie that was doing my hair first, she would just randomly do styles, and I was like more or less down with it because nobody would have them because I'm in the suburbs. Nobody would dread, so now I'm doing styles. I'm like, right,
yeah, true.
Hit me with whatever you got, auntie. Like you got something you want to do. So I'm not picky like that. When
right,
it comes to
you know a lot of people are like.
I like when it. That's when
your art is your hair.
But that's when you stifle the person that's doing something for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you give them the creative control, they're gonna want to do something they've been thinking about.
Yeah.
When you be like, yo, hit me with some shit you was thinking, they like, oh, bet. Like I was just thinking about some shit I told on TikTok. The fire, and you thinking French tips if you get your nails done. You know me, like I'm gonna go classical French tip. This lady got some shit in the bag. Well, your mind, picture with the bedazzle, shit'll be bleeding down your shit, and then you got the one nail. You just ain't hip. You about to spend the same bet that the person that come next to you about to get the So I like to give people creative control, and I feel like when I've done music like that, when I've done art like that, when I've done parties like that, it always worked out. When it's just like let's do it.
Free expression.
When you get too tight and tense, and I feel like it get messed up. When you make too many plans, usually they don't go through. You know what I'm saying? When you
right.
Over plan. Not to say plans are bad, because you got to obviously prepare for anything. But you don't want to over plan, overzealous about some plans, shit falls. Or when people see that you over into something, they want to fuck it up.
Yeah, I know.
Tread lightly with people.
You know? Energy that you put out there.
You
it's
put
like
out energy for something like, oh, my birthday. Oh, yeah, all right. There's always that person, but it's
I told you on my birthday, I don't plan it. I just do whatever I want to do. I just make a list.
You ain't really paying attention. Mr. Consequence over there looking like, yeah, all right, you think you're going to have fun. I'm about to be fucking doing all this goofy shit.
I had a whole list for my birthday. I started to do that every year. So next year is 33 things I got to cross out.
Oh, you got the bucket list.
We do a birthday list every time. Even if I do it before my birthdays, it's done. So
I'm going to do it.
I just say the list of lists. The list of lists.
Or
you can make
maybe I should
vision board.
Maybe I should do a Baltimore bucket list. And it sounds good.
Okay.
Baltimore bucket list.
You do that.
Because I'm going to go right to the trenches and be like, yeah.
Y'all didn't know he's not from here. Okay.
What was that? I'm in Cherry Hill, then I'm over here. No, I was at Park Heights at this show. They was like, you know, you have the Heights. I've been to the.
I was just at the.
What's the name?
What's that place called? I was just at to you a couple weeks ago. They had the Asian festival down there. It was cool.
I was at Washington Heights when I was like 14, get Cop and Bud. That's the Heights. So I figured the Heights over here is the same as the Heights over there.
No,
you know?
It's not.
Nah.
It's a whole different Heights. Height.
Nah. The Heights in New York is ridiculous. It's buildings full of people that ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got no goodwill for anything but their pockets. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's it.
All right.
So, that being
next
said,
question. All right, everybody. So what is a daily go-to outfit if you're just stepping out like this time like this?
Oh, in the nighttime?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in the nighttime, my go-to fit, I gotta throw in the joggers. I like joggers. I like loose at the bottom. I like.
Today he don't got joggers, just to let y'all know that.
They under there. That's the crazy part. He got
jeans, but he got the joggers underneath.
It's cool.
A classic Jordan on top.
So if I'm with the classic Jordan, I got to
So
go.
it's a blazer or a sweater you put on?
I actually go with sweaters usually too. I like loose fit stuff. I just went with the blazer today, and it's actually not that.
Bad.
Yeah.
All right,
The
shirt
cotton
is a button or it's a t-shirt?
button.
Okay.
I mean, we going blazer button. Actually, well, I got the double button. I got the long sleeve button with the boat shirt on the bottom. Just trying out some cool stuff. You know, I like to be.
He likes to be trendy, y'all.
Yeah, that's my.
So if you see anybody out here, they're not gonna have nothing he has on. They're not gonna have nothing I have on because we're straight different.
Definitely something's gonna be quirky enough to where it's like.
I'm like, yeah, I see him with the scarf and the hat. He's giving like Home Alone /
Exactly. That's wait. You know exactly where I was going. Home Alone when he was in the store. Yes.
It's like, excuse me.
You know, excuse me. I only got this many chains. I don't know where my mom at. Can you help me? But I got these Jordans on.
Yeah, I was giving Pussycat Dolls with a Twix. But yeah.
You get me.
Yeah.
You know what? I thought that was swag at that part too. I'm like, yo, this guy looks like he's supposed to be alone. You know what I'm saying? Like that part in the movie is like the only part where it's like he's supposed to be out there. Like he looked like a grown up going shopping for no reason.
And that's what he's giving y'all. He's rewinding back time. We're rewinding back fashion.
Yeah, that's how you keep
with a Twix.
That's how you keep
with a Twix, not a mix. I said a Twix.
You know how they do the jawline? That's how you keep it. You gotta rewind the time for real. You gotta get back to the essence. You gotta remember how you felt when you were young and when you had that old spark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but also always going to snatch us up because we're in the middle.
And
we're in the middle.
We're never gonna run time. We're just gonna jump off the deep end.
It is what it is.
And then the knees gonna be aching like. This shit gonna you don't think it's the door? It's gonna be your knees. You're gonna be like,
Yeah, I've been at that stage since I was 27, so that ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, it ain't going nowhere.
5 years in the game with messed up knees, but yeah.
Listen, we need to get some.
That's what you should get.
What things called oat bars. We gotta get some oat bars and some
get the hell out of here with that stuff.
Water.
No, I already saw enough stuff pop up in this water already.
No, I'm talking about in the house. You need to put some oat bombs in there.
And
soak like a.
This is the view, y'all.
Oh yeah, views from the floor, as they say. You know what I'm saying? Views from the floor.
Yeah, from the 404. We have brought to you by, this interview was brought by yours truly, CC Tommy, and we have
Trappyskeme, the one and only Trap. Find me on everything at Trappyskeme, Skeme. That's Trappyskeme, and 3x33 Scheme. Thank you for this interview.
You're welcome. Until next time, America. We out.
That was fun.